Hi everyone, welcome back to Brighten in Germany. This week we're looking at Redewendungen, idioms in both English and German, because Michael, Michi X, says, I am very interested in sayings, Redewendungen, in English, perhaps in comparison to German ones. Well, I listened to you, Michael, and this week we're going to do exactly that. The theme this week is creepy ones, gruselige Redewendungen. Yes, I know Halloween was last week, but it doesn't matter. It's still interesting to read about these scary, creepy ones, so we're going to do that this week. Special guest this week is a Jacko glass lantern that I made specifically for this video. Hi Jack, hi. I've got the cat here, but she's not wanting to come on the camera. It's getting really hot, so I have to take off this jumper. Wait 1 second. Oh God, that's better. This week's quiz question is about the Bundeswehr. The Bundeswehr is the German Unified Armed Forces. Ba-dum-ba! Question is, when was the Bundeswehr formed? Is it A, 1947? Is it B, 1955? Or is it C, 1959? Have a little think, have a little ponder, and I'll let you know at the end of the video. But now we're going to get on with those creepy Redewendungen. There's quite a few ones about devils today. The first one we're going to look at is Es ist der Teufel los. Oh, yay! She's a kitty! Hello! Look up! No, okay. I don't know if you can hear her purring right now. In English, Es ist der Teufel los means all hell has broken loose. The meaning of this one is that there's lots going on, there's chaos. Let's say Harrods has a 50% off sale everything. All hell has broken loose because everyone's rushing to Harrods to get some bargains. Es ist der Teufel los in Harrods. Oh, she's on my lap right now. Okay. Good girl. The next one is also a devil one, and in German it is Der Teufel steckt im Detail, and the English version is a direct translation. The devil is in the detail. This idiom means that the small things cause the problems. For example, if you're going through an insurance contract, the little details in the contract can cause you problems unless you look over them properly and you get it right. So be careful when you're doing insurance contracts. Yes, the devil's in the detail, isn't it? The next one is Ich kann doch nicht hexen. Eine Hexe is a witch. And what is a witch doing? She's conjuring magic in a wicked way. Yes, and you're a little witch's cat, aren't you? The English version of that is I can't work miracles. When I would say this idiom, I would mean that, oh, I can't do something extremely efficient, or I can't do something that fast, I can't work miracles. Ich kann doch nicht hexen. If there's a traffic jam and you have to get to work super fast, I'm sorry, but ich kann doch nicht hexen. I can't make the traffic disappear, Deal with it. Another devil one now, Auf Teufel komm raus. The English translation of that one would be come hell or high water. If you say you are going to do something come hell or high water, it means that you're determined to do it even though it's difficult. Come hell or high water, I'm going to finish climbing Mount Everest. Because I'm determined to do it. Eine Leiche im Keller haben. Very creepy, that one. That means literally to have a dead body in the cellar. Very creepy. But don't worry, it's just an idiom. The English version would be to have a skeleton in the cupboard. And this means to have a very dark, embarrassing secret in one's past that you don't want coming out into the open, so you don't want people knowing about it. For example, the presidential candidates for the American president election, they are trying to find skeletons in the other candidates' cupboard. They're trying to find dead bodies in their cellars. I'm amazed she's still in my lap, to be honest with you. In Teufels Küche kommen, to come into the devil's kitchen. This in English would be to get into a hell of a mess or to get into hot water. One gets into great difficulty. in doing something. An example would be a pupil, a student, gets bad marks in the English test, and when they come home, they are in hot water with their parents. Yes, the Devil's Kitchen doesn't have anything to do with cooking. The next idiom is etwas aus dem Hut zaubern. So you got a hat, and then you can magic something out of the hat. The English version is very similar. It's to pull something out of the hat, or to pull a rabbit out of the hat. This one means that you produce something surprising. An example could be that you're really bad at painting, but for a painting competition, you produce something really great, really arty, and that's pulling something out of the hat because no one expected you to do that. I quite like that one, actually. That one's a creepy one because it's something to do with magic. It's still related to wizards and witches. The next one is Den Teufel an die Wand malen, and that means literally in English to paint the devil on the wall. The English version of this is to meet trouble halfway, so you fear the worst. So instead of acting calm and collected, you end up worrying quite a lot. You're painting the devil on the wall. So put those paintbrushes away, you don't need to paint the devil. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. And the last one today is Jemanden hat der Teufel gerissen. The English version would be I don't know what got into me. This idiom means to do something without thinking, so you make a rash decision. An example could be that I decided to buy 500 cans of cat food. I don't know what got into me. It was a really rash, silly decision. Der Teufel hat mich geritten. Don't let him ride you because you're going to make a stupid, rash decision and you don't want to do that. So no devil's riding, please, no. And that concludes my list of 9 creepy-ish Redewendungen. Did you like that, Jack? Yeah, I liked it too. I thought it was alright. Strawberry? Oh, you're scared. I'm very sorry. Well, let's move on to the quiz question, because we were talking about the Bundeswehr, and what year was the Bundeswehr founded? If you said 1947, you're a little bit early, because that's not the answer. If you said 1955, then you're right, because that is when the Bundeswehr was founded. Fun fact there. Bundeswehr, of course, has nothing to do with creepy Redewendungen, but what the hell, I just thought it was fun to throw it in. The cat is completely asleep now on my lap, so she's not coming up to the camera. I hope you learned something and had some fun watching this video. Let me know which one of those is your favourite. And if you have a theme for more Redewendungen, let me know, because I'd really like to look them up and learn them. Next week is all about autumn, Herbst. My favourite things that I like to do in Herbst. So tune in next week for that. And until then, take care. Max gut und alles Gute. Tschüss. The next idiom is etwas auf dem Hut. For a painting competition, you get first prize. The English translation of that one would be come hell or high water. Yeah. In English, es ist der Teufel los. No, don't play with the paper.